Now, would you believe me if I told you there are 2 NOABs inside this one box? This is what your 24 kits of canister shells are gonna start to look like. And in this box, we have 24 number 500 single shot tubes. You might be asking yourself, how is that possible? So I've said it plenty of times on the channel before, and I'll say it again. Firework prices continue to go up. In fact, they're skyrocketing. No pun intended. But they keep going up, and specifically on these NOABs and single shot tubes, including canister shells, we're seeing these crazy price increases. I don't know about you guys, but in 2017, I was able to purchase an entire case of Excalibur shells, packaged 624 at the time, for 180 bucks. In today's market, I'd probably be paying $300 for a 424 kit. So with the high prices in mind, I've been trying to find a way for you guys to save a little money on your fireworks, and I think I finally found it. In fact, there's only one company in particular doing it right, and that is Raccoon Fireworks. Now, before we continue with this video, I want to make it clear I am not sponsored by Raccoon Fireworks in any way, and they are not paying me to do this video. This is 100% to save you guys money on fireworks. So first, let's talk about the canister shells. Now, as you can see here, this is what the new 24 kit of shells is going to look like. I don't know if that it's just Raccoon doing this or if there's going to be other companies adopting this as well. But you still get all 24 of your canister shells. They don't sacrifice on the size of the cans either. So these are still going to be 5-inch cans. And you get 4 tubes inside this kit. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. The typical 24 kit of canister shell stands up about this tall, okay? And it's more longer than this tiny little box. But with these, when a fireworks store orders them wholesale and then retails them to the consumer, they can actually pass those savings on to the customer, which is a great idea. And I don't want to see anybody out there screwing people on the price when we already know they're getting a better deal ordering these from China than they would those longer 24 kits. So if you see these at your local fireworks store, theoretically, you should be able to get these for a better deal than your standard 24 kits of shells. Now, you'll notice we have 5 different 24 kits of shells. A couple of them we've already seen on the channel, but we're going to do it again for you guys using that new fusing method that Garrison and I developed. So down here we have the 6-inch King Dragon shells. We did demo these shells a while ago on the channel. Then we have the Holy Nishiki 5-inch cans. I've also done a video on these. Of course, the Neon Skies, we've lit those off as well. And I think we've done a video on the Flawless shells, but we're going to be revisiting those today. And the Peacock Spider shells, those are the only ones here I haven't seen. So now let's talk about the NOABs, which, as you guys know, are my favorite type of firework to use in firework displays. You're never going to get that perfect symmetry like you do on these in canister shells. Even though cans are louder, these shells break with that perfect symmetry up in the air, and it's about as professional as you can get before getting your 1-3 license. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard me make this comment in videos before, but I don't know how much longer I'll be able to justify using these in shows with these prices going up. Because nowadays, you're lucky to find a case of NOABs for 200 bucks or less, but when I was younger, I could get a case of NOABs packaged 2-1 for about 80 bucks, and that comes out to $40 a piece. At that time of my life, these were totally worth it, but they're not anymore unless they're going to be packaged like this, which I'm about to show you. So now the fun part, we're going to show you this patented technology by Raccoon Fireworks. So again, unfortunately, this is probably the only brand that you're going to see these NOABs packaged by. But the good news is, for me, Raccoon NOABs are usually the only types of NOABs I use in my displays. So this actually works out really well for me. Now we're going to open this up and wait till you get a load of this. So obviously there's going to be this little piece of wood here, and you're just going to take that out, and voila, we've got our 2 NOABs in one case. We've got the tubes going into the other tubes. The reason I like this so much, I'll show you here in a moment. So when you pull them out of the case, they look like this. Now, we all know a true 3-inch ball shell does not exist on the consumer market. So this way of packaging should not make you mad, because it is not a scam. They're doing this to save you money if you want to be purchasing these large 3-inch caliber shells in these 9-shot racks. So all they've done here on the NOABs is they keep the 3-inch diameter tube that we all know and love, and then they make this like a 2¼ inch tube, because we know that shell is not a real 3-inch, no matter the circumstances. But to save you money, they're packaging them like this, where these tubes are inside these, and that cuts down significantly. I think it's 25% CBM on shipping costs. So the fireworks store is actually getting these NOABs cheaper, which means they can sell them to the customer for a better deal. By the way, if you guys don't want to waste these boards that come inside the cases of NOABs, you can keep them and make 200-gram cake finale boards for the 4th of July. Now, I want to show you guys why this way of packaging is going to save you money. So this is how NOABs used to be packaged, side by side like this in a case 2-1. but then the box would have to be significantly larger than this. So take a look. I'll put it with the edge of Neon Jellyfish over here, and look at all that extra room we're saving. That, believe it or not, adds up big time in a container. So in total, I went with 4 different NOABs. This one over here is Ghost Killer. We use it in just about every display. It's definitely one of my favorites. Right here we have Neon Rings. I have not seen this one, so I can't wait to see it. And down here, 2 classics, Neon Jellyfish and Uncle Sam. This is one of the best Nishiki Willow cakes on the market. Now, I wish we had more fireworks to show you today, but just so you guys know, we are going to be lighting everything you just saw off at the end of the video, so stay tuned. But lastly, I wanted to make sure I showed you this. So this is a case of those aerial tubes, number 500, number 300. You see them at fireworks stores all the time. The reason they're so expensive is because look at that tube, guys. Imagine trying to fit only 12 of those in a box at a time, ship them over from China, and put them on your shelves. That's why a lot of these single shots are about $30 to $40 a piece, and it's even worse at TNT and Phantom with the buy one, get one. You're lucky to walk out of that store paying any less than $80 for one single shot tube. This is much better, and they're utilizing the same method they did on the NOABs. So we'll show you this real quick. We take the board out, and look at how they're packaging these things. So it's the same concept as the NOAB. We know there is no such thing as a real 3-inch shell on the consumer market. So again, this difference in tube size should not bother you. It is the same size shell. But this is how they're going to be packaged, and because they're doing it like that, we get more per box, which saves you a lot of money on shipping. Or I guess it saves the fireworks store a lot of money, and then hopefully if they're good people, they will pass those savings on to you, because let me tell you, there's about 25% worth of savings here that they could be passing on to you. So these are just a few ways that Raccoon Fireworks have tried to solve the problem of price increases in America. And I really appreciate them going out of their way to come up with things like this to save not only the retailer money on their orders, but it passes those savings on to the customer if they're good people, like I said, because they might not even tell you they're getting them like this. So you got to make sure if you're in a store and you see a Raccoon NOAB package like this, where you have a 2 1/4 inch shell instead of a 3, then you will know you should be able to get these for a somewhat decent price. Now, like I said, Raccoon Fireworks, I believe, has a patent for this way of packing. I don't know if they have the same patent for doing it with single shot tubes and canister shells, but either way, this is one step for a long journey to getting these fireworks back to the prices they used to be. And now we're gonna go shoot them all off, so stay tuned. All right, guys, well, as you can see, we got all the NOABs over there, the single shots from that case, and all the canister shells already loaded up into a rack. And as you can see, we did the fusing like we do on our big canister shell racks and shows. Hopefully we get good pace out of this. We are gonna light this one first, and the reason why is because I made a bit of a mistake on here. So this is the 6-inch King Dragon shells, and I kind of messed up. There's no way to pull that shell out of there without losing the lift charge, if you guys are familiar with the method that we use. So when we get to shell 7, it's actually going to be shell 8. And then when we get to shell 8, it's actually going to be shell 7. Then we continue down the line. So these shells are fused 1 through 24. We're going to see all the individual effects one at a time. Wow. Here goes the next set of 12. So this is shell 13. Wow. Wow. My God. Those were some of the hardest hitting cans I've seen in a while. What did you think?
Dude, I liked them.
Yeah, those were good. All right, now we got the Neon Skies kit, which again is a 1 through 24. So we're gonna start with the first 12, and these are all numbered, so 1 through 12, just to remind you. And then this will be shell 13, going all the way to 24. Fused for effect. Here we go. Wow. And here goes the next 12. And next up we have the Peacock spider shells. Now I've never seen these in person, so it'll be really interesting to see if they're as loud as the ones we just lit off. These are again fused 1 through 24. So I'll just remind you guys, 1 through 12, 13 through 24, that's how we fuse these up. Here we go. Wow. Woo! Nice, those actually have a color mine too. Look at those willows. All right, next up is the 5-inch flawless shells. Now, these were the only ones besides Holy Nishiki that didn't have the numbers on the shells, okay? So they do have the labels right on the shell, so you know exactly what you're firing, but they're not numbered, so we're just kind of firing these how they came inside the kit. Wow. Lots of Willow effects in that kit. Here goes 12 more. And last but not least, for the canister shells, before we start lighting off the single shot tubes and the NOABs, I think we saved the best for last. These are the Holy Nishiki shells. Here we go. This should be good. Oh, look at those horsetails. Look at that. Best shells of the night, hands down. Here goes the last 12. Oh, wow. No way, look at this. The willows are coming all the way down. All right, guys, it's time to start with our single shot tubes. We're gonna start with the 6 over here, the smaller ones, work our way up to the 6 larger ones. We got Garrison on the torch tonight. He's gonna call out exactly what we're lighting every time, so you guys will know. Single shot number 1 is a Jellyfish. These are the mini tubes, number 300. Here goes the Brocade crown. Wow. Oh my goodness. Next one up is white strobe. I switched to wide angle, so hopefully we can see these better. Perfectly symmetrical break. Nishiki red Pistil. Oh wow, that was like a split ring shell. Next one is Willow to gold glitter. Ooh. Gold Nishiki, last one of the small tubes. Oh my goodness, look at this. All the way down. It's all over. Wow. Moving on to the big ones, the first one is Magenta ring, number 500 tube. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go wide angle on every single one. This next one is a ghost shell. Nice. Next one up is Nishiki red Pistil. Oh my God, look at that. It's about as close to a 3-inch shell as you'll get. This one is half blue, half red. Oh, wow. Next one is Chrysanthemum. Oh my goodness. That looked like Star Wars. Last but not least, we got Nishiki and blue. This should be a good one. Oh, it's kind of tough to see in wide, but look at that. Wow, that's a shell. Look at it still go. It's still there. So now that we're done with all the single shots, we're gonna move on to the NOABs here. Starting with neon rings, we'll work our way down, so it'll go neon rings, then ghost killer, then Uncle Sam, and last but not least, we're gonna save neon jellyfish. Neon rings. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, it has like a wraparound ghost effect. Oh, look at that. You can really see it there. Wow. Here goes Ghost Killer. Love this one. Wow. This next one here is Uncle Sam. I'm gonna shoot this one in regular zoom so you can actually see the willows. Check this out. Oh yeah, look at that. This is like my favorite NOAB of all time. Man, these break huge. Now watch this. This is what I was trying to capture earlier, but I was in wide angle. Look at that all the way out. Unbelievable. Keep it on there for a sec. Wow. All right, guys, best for last, neon jellyfish. Check this out. Wow, that one broke kind of sideways, but oh yeah, you can totally see it. Wow, there we go. Come on, too perfect, let's go. Nice, we got one up there. Beautiful. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you save money on your next firework purchase. I think these were the best canister shells of the night, and we pretty much both agree on that the Nishiki with blue was the best shell in the single shots.